Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you from Kennesaw, Georgia, representing the Shibboleth lifestyle here locally and via technology all around the world. And I'm happy to have you here with me today. We have 2 days left in the 2021 edition of the Game of Life, and I hope that you are playing along with me. It's a wonderful game to become an expert. Become proficient, become an expert at playing the game of life. And one of the most important things that we do together here in the Shibboleth lifestyle is we stay healthy. We stay healthy. Weight is just a part of being healthy, and it actually plays a major factor in so many health concerns. So that's what we do here in Shibboleth. We stay healthy. When you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of Shibboleth day you are having today. But I've got a question for you today. What is your favorite rainy day activity? Because we have had some major thunderstorms over the last night, and it's going to be raining all day today. So I was just curious as to what people did on a rainy day. What is your favorite rainy day activity? Mine is to turn on all the lights in the house and play music, because I like to combat the dark and gloom of a rainy day, because I like those sunshiny days. Okay, let's see who's on here with me this morning already. Hey, good morning, Chris. Good morning. Jacksonville, Florida. IMF to blast the awesome birthday dinner. I got that. I understand that. Enjoy. I'm glad you enjoyed that. 0.6 from yesterday. Okay. Please pray for my sister as testing confirmed ovarian cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not what we wanted to hear going into the new year. I totally understand that. And you know what? What I read this morning in Luke will help with that a little bit. I was actually going to present that to us this morning, and I'm so sorry about that. We will be praying for her healing. I don't know where she lives, but there is a doctor in Atlanta, Georgia. His name is Guilherme Cantuaria, and he is absolutely amazing, and he deals with that type of cancer. He's a wonderful surgeon. So I would be praying for her, Chris. Hey, Connie, good morning from Dalton, Georgia. Hey, Diane, good morning. Columbus, Mississippi. IMF Day. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is so good for the Shibboleth lifestyle. It's free to you. It's quick and easy. You just press the share button and let the internet send it out there for us, okay? Hey, Karen, good morning. IMF Day in Porter, Texas this morning. She must be at home. Hey, Chris, good morning. Cleaning with the message on radio full blast. Okay, so she likes to clean with the message on radio full blast. I love it. And she lives next door to you. Oh, I'm glad that she lives next door. That is, oh my goodness, that makes things a little bit easier to show her your love and care. So I'm glad that she lives next door to you. So we have had a lot of thunderstorms, and I think my dog kind of needs a weighted blanket or something. But look, she is right here. She's right there. She is laying on a pillow in my lap because it still is thundering and lightning and all of that. So when you hop on this morning, in addition to all the normal things that you tell me what your favorite rainy day activity is, okay? But I have actually done a lot. Come here, Daisy. Let's get you more comfortable. There, that way. There we go. I am in like short sleeves and stuff today because the temperature, even though we are in the middle of, well, winter doesn't start till January, but y'all know what I mean. We're in the middle of winter. Should be cold. The high today is 68. It's 62 right now. So it's going to be in the 60s. I'll get hot in the house if I have on anything more than this. So I decided to pull out this cute little summery type shirt and wear it. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. But I've got this book called the Book of Lists, and that's where I'm going to write down some of y'all's rainy day activities, okay? I'll have to go over that little book with y'all one day. It's really kind of fun. So this morning I was reading in Luke because, I was going to keep up with the the book of Luke through Christmas Eve. Well, it didn't happen. I made it like through halfway of it. So, but my goal is to just finish it up, finish what I started. I'm going to finish what I started, even if it's didn't happen on the day that I wanted it to. So I'm still working on it. And I was reading this morning from Luke 12, and I highlighted a couple of things that I thought would be appropriate to us. But then, and I don't always read from this, like the devotion first. Sometimes I'm reading it to y'all for the very first time. But this morning I had extra 10 minutes and I thought, well, let me go read it. It went along with what I was reading this morning. So it wasn't what I was going to talk to you about, because in Luke, what this has to do with is before what I was going to talk to you about. So I thought, well, I'll just do them both. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you what I wanted to share with us. So in Luke chapter 12, 33 and 34. Okay. And y'all have made a mistake. In this Bible where Jesus talks, it's red. Well, I highlighted it in pink. I can hardly read it at all, even when I switch to my bifocals. So we'll get this done. 12, 33, and 34. Okay, so 12, 33, and 34. It says, sell your possessions and give to those in need. This will store up treasures for you in heaven. And the purses, oh, I love this. Talking about purses, right? The purses of heaven never get old or develop holes. Your treasure will be safe. No thief can steal it and no moth can destroy it. Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will be. So I read that in the Bible. But then y'all know the way I'm reading the Bible right now is I'm also then reading Tony Evans's Bible commentary after it. And it said, the disciples, and I like the way that this explains it because I'm a very literal reader at times, but the way that the Bible is written in a living way, it can be taken literally. It can be also taken, conceptually and be applied to so many different things. So I really appreciated what Tony Evans said. And I was like, I learned a new word. The disciples were to divest. And then I went, divest. I didn't look it up, but after I finished reading this in the context of this paragraph, I decided that divest meant to separate. But I'll have to look it up and see for sure. The disciples were to divest themselves of anything that would prohibit the pursuit of the kingdom and its priorities. They were to pursue spiritual treasures above physical ones. When we value heaven more than earth, we build and protect true wealth. That's unlike treasure accumulated here that is subject to decay and theft. The heart follows treasures, not vice versa. So wherever you want your heart to be, put your treasure there. Your heart will also follow. So when I read this, because this is specifically teaching about money and possessions, but when I read this, the way I thought of this is this. The disciples, I'm going to say the Shibboleth members, were to divest themselves of anything that would prohibit the pursuit of the kingdom and its priorities. The way that I read that is, the Shibboleth members were to separate themselves of anything that would prohibit the pursuit of the kingdom and its priorities. You know what? Taking care of your health is a priority. It is definitely a priority. So I liked the way that went together. But then, I liked the way that applied to us. But then when I decided to read the devotion for today, coming from Jesus Calling for Graduates by Sarah Young, it says this. It's about guard your thoughts. We were talking about thoughts this week. It says, and this is like Jesus speaking to you, worship me only. Whatever occupies your mind, the most becomes your God. Worries, if indulged, develop into idols. Anxiety gains a life of its own, parasitically infesting your mind. Ew, I don't want anything to infest my mind. Ew. Break free from this bondage by affirming your trust in me and refreshing yourself in my presence. What goes on in your mind is invisible, undetectable to other people. But I read your thoughts continually, searching for evidence of trust in me. I love that sentence. What's he searching for? He's searching for evidence for trust in him. Well, all right, I want those thoughts that I am having to be showing evidence of my trust in him. Well, I'm going to have to go back to yesterday's thought devotion and capture those thoughts and start to make those thoughts show evidence of trust in him. I rejoice when your mind turns toward me. Guard your thoughts diligently. Good thought choices will keep you close to me. And then the verse for the devotion was Psalm 112:7. He will have no fear of bad news. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord. You know, and Chris just told us that her sister was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And, you know, it's so hard to have such a diagnosis like that and to do what we are talking about today, or have no fear of that bad news, just like it says right here in this Bible verse. You know, we're humans, but it's one thing that if we just do what this says, it can make a hard time brighter. And if there's any way to make a hard time brighter, the Lord, if there's any being that can make the hard time brighter, it is the Lord. Okay, let me see. I wanted to read some other things. Let me see which glasses are going to work best. I think it's these. So last night I was sitting in the chair. And, you know, I'm coming off some Christmas holidays like most people. And I've had a perfect day on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By the way, I have had 5 perfect Wednesdays this month. And I earned my second Steady as a Clock badge. So that was kind of exciting to see. But my thought for last night when I was sitting there hungry was, I better be down on the scale in the morning because I'm hungry. And then I thought, let me rephrase that. Not I better, kind of demanding that that's going to happen. But I could say, I bet I'm down on the scale. I bet you can win or lose. Okay. And then I thought, well, what am I going to do if I'm not down on the scale in the morning? I'm not going to throw my hands up in the air and give up. I'm going to continue on with my perfect days. So it's kind of fun to think through and analyze your thoughts. So it's just something that we really need to get good at. But I thought it doesn't always work like that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is those notifications that we get on our website that tell us how much, when we enter our weight in the website, we get a little notification at the top. The notification says, mine went away because I already looked at it today. Y'all, I keep my little bell notifications cleared up there so that I can see. Because if you're not going and checking those bell notifications, you're missing out on some little important details. So on Monday, it was on Monday. So on Monday, when I entered my weight, the little notification said, you are on pace to gain 35 pounds over the next 5 weeks. No way. No way is that happening. See, before Shibboleth, I didn't have any little notification. I didn't have a website that was telling me these things. And no, that's not happening. But I'm thankful for the reminder, because sometimes in our minds, we don't think about the impact that what we do over the next 5 weeks can have. And it can be either a positive impact or a negative impact. So basically that notification means to me, if you keep doing what you were doing during your holidays, your Shibboleth holidays, then you are going to do this. But if you get back to doing what you know is right, then that's not going to happen. And the little notifications continue to show us that. So the next day I entered my weight and it said, you are on pace to gain 20-something pounds over the next 5 weeks. Well, it was still you're on pace to gain. And what that means in my mind is, if you were to continue doing what you were doing and you don't get back to doing right, then you could have that. Well, this morning I entered it and it said, you are on pace to gain 15 pounds. But you can see how that was coming down because I'm starting to do the right thing. Well, in those notifications, there's going to be a switch. And that switch, there at one point, it'll say, I've looked at it every day, it says, you are on pace to gain 0, or you're on pace to lose 0. So it's kind of like, I see that as a midway point to, I've had good success getting that weight back off, but now I want to see it start saying you're on pace to lose X number of pounds over the next 5 weeks. Well, in that case, like this morning when I weighed, I'm down 1.5 pounds. I'm at 140 this morning. Well, and it said you're on pace to gain 15 pounds, but I know I'm not, because I've been given the information and I'm going to do something about that information. I'm going to get back to my perfect days. Well, this is where, when I teach the beginner class and I'll say, you have 2 perfect days in a row, you get into efficient fat burning, and then string as many efficient fat burning days together as you can. That's when my mind starts thinking, string those days together, Kim. String them together, those EFB days. Because on the first perfect day after holidays, we have a big drop in weight typically, because we have been doing the right thing and we're getting rid of a lot of excess stuff that's not fat. Well, day 2 is a perfect day. We're still not in EFB yet, but we still can see some weight loss. I didn't this week. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But then I saw another one today. But today is the first, no, it's the second. Today is the second efficient fat burning day that I am in back after the holidays. Well, now it's time to get back to stringing those holidays, those perfect days together. This is why it is so great to start the new year with the 21-day challenge. Start with a 21-day challenge, because after these holidays, so let's say that you holidayed around Christmas and then you had all perfect days during the week, but you didn't quite get off all the Christmas weight, but then you had holidays over New Year's weekend and it bumped back up. This is why stringing those days together beginning of year will help you get all that down. And in your mind, you've already set 21 days and you want to see the result at the end of 21 days. Of course, we want to see it daily and all, but we've got our mindset for 21 days. And we just want to see that we've accomplished what we set out our minds to do. Lose some weight and have 21 perfect days to re-engage our self-discipline muscle. So I hope that y'all are going to join us for that 21-day challenge. When you go onto the website, if you're on a computer, over on the left-hand side, it's an orange tab that says challenges. Click there. That opens it up directly to the group challenges, and then you can click on that button. Now, it's a free challenge, and if you wanted to do, if Jason does a challenge or if Travis does a challenge and y'all want to do those too, y'all go ahead, do those as well. I mean, you can do both, because this is the way I see it. If you are just doing the 21-day challenge, then you are in weight loss mode, you really should follow the rules and guidelines of the 21-day challenge. If you are in maintenance, I give you permission to just have 21 perfect days and not necessarily follow the food guidelines. But if you're in weight loss, you need to follow the food guidelines for your best results. Because if you start skipping on the challenge guidelines or asking to have other things added to that and all of that, then it's not going to get you the results that you want. But if you are doing one of Jason's challenges, or if Travis does a challenge and you want to join in on those, I would say that's fine. Go ahead and do it. But if they offer a holiday in theirs, you're going to say no to that because you're doing the 21 perfect days. So you just kind of have to make a decision on which one you're doing. But the reason you join the group is so that you can see the leaderboard and have all that kind of fun stuff for you available in the website. So I want y'all to join that. Now, what's going on Planet Shibboleth today? Jason should have his roundup from 9 to 9:30 today. And then if Travis were to go live, he'd let you know via text. But I think he's giving everybody a break and maybe giving himself a break at the end of this year. Okay, so that's what's going on Planet Shibboleth today. I also put in all of the Sunday night accountability meetings in the website. So if you want to go ahead and register for that, you can register for the ones in January. If you're near Kennesaw, I have those classes on the website as well. There are limits to the space that I have, and I had not really been concerned with whether or not people were registering at the end of the year last year, because we had plenty of room. But the beginning of the year is always a big crowd. So make sure y'all register so we have enough chairs for you, but don't have unlimited space. Okay, so make sure that you register for that class. Let me see, was there anything else I was going to say? Let's see. All right, what are y'all saying this morning? Because I have talked a lot. Oh, I want to show you something else. You know how on January 1st, I will come up with my calendar for next month? Well, I've already done it. And so I have my calendar right here. And those lines that you see across there, those are for the 21-day challenge and all. But when that badge popped up this morning for the steady as a clock, do you want down, Daisy? Do you want down? The badge popped up for the steady as a clock. I decided, let me look at the calendar and see which shirts I have not unlocked. Well, I have not unlocked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Well, I thought, let me see which ones I can unlock. And I can unlock in the month of January, I can unlock Thursday and Friday because 3 of the weeks are going to be perfect because of the challenge. And then I would really just need to only be perfect on the last Thursday and last Friday of the month to unlock those 2 shirts. So I put myself a reminder up at the top, earn the Thursday shirt, earn the Friday shirt. So that's what I've got going on right there. Let's see. Good morning, Samantha. Happy Thursday to you too. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Samantha. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Samantha's having a holiday in Chatsworth, Georgia. Enjoy, enjoy. Chris, yeah, a Thunder shirt. I probably should get her one. My husband sent me a picture of this dog in a little weighted vest last night, which was funny. And she doesn't do anything weird. She just wants to sit with us. So at least she doesn't bark or do anything like that. All right, rainy day activities for me is puzzles. Oh, Samantha, I love puzzles. Love, love, love puzzles. Hey, Amy, good morning. It's a perfect day in Ohio. Bella and Bo say hello to Miss Daisy. Rainy days, I snuggle with my dog, a Shih Tzu. He's terrified of storms, yes. Hey, Sandy, good morning. From a perfect, cloudy, chilly 43 degrees in Bechtelsville, Pennsylvania. Glad you're here with us this morning. Hey, Charlene from Michigan with a snowflake on there, having a perfect day. Hey, Colleen from Michigan, having a perfect day. Cheryl, celebrating my birthday. Happy birthday, y'all. Let's give Cheryl some hearts. That's the way we do that to celebrate birthdays on the Shibby Show. Virtually, it's like getting a big hug. All 7 grandchildren spending the night. Oh, what a fun time. They will always remember that. At goal this morning. Way you go. Awesome. Where's my little spinner? Where's my spinner? Awesome. Congratulations about that, Cheryl. I love the prayers. Thank you, Diane, for those prayers. Amy says that she loves those notifications, even though sometimes it's not what I want to hear, but it keeps you motivated. Sometimes, you know, Amy, and I know you know this, but sometimes it's what we don't want to hear. That is the loving truth. And you know what? It's being given to us by an objective computer. There's no personality in there. There's no tone. There's no attitude. There's no subjectiveness. Boom. This is what's going to happen if you keep doing that. And it's just the truth and a loving little notification. Yes, it is definitely a good reminder. Good morning, Diane. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Suzette, good morning from Southeast Kansas. It'll be a Tiger 16 day for Suzette. Awesome. Chris is signed up and ready for that 21-day challenge. Awesome, Sandy. Sandy, come on. Let me kick you like kick, 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 kick. There we go. Suzette, is this the 21 days foods pounds challenge that Travis was teaching on the other day? Well, I don't know what he was teaching on the other day, but I would say yes. Yes, it is. That's what it is. Hey, Sharon, good morning from Hickson, Tennessee. Day 4 of Jason's challenge. Awesome. I'm so proud of you, Sharon, getting that everything back in order. That's great. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Sandy's laughing at me, kicking her in the butt with Daisy's foot. We just had a strike of lightning outside and her head popped up. It wasn't like a noise. It was just a bright light out there. All right. I think that's it for today. I hope that y'all have a great day. Go ahead and mark your day. Determine your day this morning. There comes the rumble of that bright light. go ahead and mark your day. You determine your day. Your day does not determine you. And then I posted something in the Shibby show yesterday that said, you can't go back and make a new beginning, but you can start right now where you are and create a new ending. So let's think about that. And then if you're watching on replay, hello, and I would love for you to type in hashtag Shibboleth for His glory, because that's why we do this. We do this for His glory. And I will see y'all in the morning for the Shibby show for New Year's Eve day. Bye, everybody. See you later. Yes, Andy. I think she'll just enjoy sitting with me a little bit today.